boys and girls, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. We are going to do today a butterfly. So, popsicle sticks, beads, yarn, and a pipe cleaner. So I know that this particular project, you may not have all the materials, but we can improvise. So I'm going to take my popsicle sticks, and basically you're going to form an X. So I'm going to use a glue gun. And remember, if you're using a glue gun, have an adult do it for you. And before they hand it back to you, wait a few seconds, because even though it looks ready, the glue can still be hot. So what I do is I glue, and then I'm going to cross over my stick, and I get my X shape. And remember my rule, 1, 2, 3. However, because this is wood, and if you're using just this type of glue, it may take a little bit longer than 3 seconds. Give it maybe 5, maybe 10. Okay, and that's it. I just want to make sure mine sticks. And here we go. So now you'll see the shape of the butterfly starting to form. So then I'm just going to make a cream one. I know with this one I did blue and yellow. I know there's a few in my other room that are pink and green. Some of the kids did rainbow ones. You could do a different pipe cleaner, different beads, anything you want to do. I'm using regular sticks. This one's purple. We have yellow ones that I was doing. Whatever you want. If you do not have popsicle sticks, I found something called skewers in my cabinets. I broke them in half. If you have a lot of yarn, you can, this was pretty, I think it was probably a foot long. You can do a huge butterfly. You can use twigs outside, just glue the twigs together. So there are other options. So what we're gonna do next is take the yarn and just hold it like this and just, so what I'm doing is I'm holding this arm straight. If you'll do it the opposite. I'm a righty, so I'm gonna use my right hand. My left hand will hold it steady. And then I do a rotation of my arm. With this arm still, this arm I rotate. See? So as you can see, I'm also moving the yarn up the length of the stick. See? Just like this. Up the length of the stick. And then if I have enough yarn, I just kind of push it down a little bit to kind of make it a little bit fuller, give it a little bit more of a fuller body. See? And then just keep going until you get as far as you want to go. And there we go. I think that's as far as I want to go. Okay. So then I cut it here. And you can either tuck it under, you know, tuck it in, or I like to glue it. This way, oh, here it is. Couldn't find my glue gun. Just put a little glue, and there you go. So here I can switch the color, or I can keep. I'm going to continue with the cream. I kind of like the cream color. You can change the color. What I'm doing now is how I nipped that and cut it, and you can do that further down and then just start with another color. I'm using the one color. Then I do the same exact thing to this side of my butterfly. And I go around and around. And then I just kind of push him down a little bit. I like to give him a little bit of fluff. Make him a little bit fluffy, like he's been sitting in the house for days eating all the wrong foods. Which I haven't been. Lots of salads. All right. Just like that. So we're going to make them a little plump. Okay. Here we go. That's good. And again, I'm going to cut him and glue him. Okay. So what you end up with is this. It's not as neat as I would normally have done, but, you know, cute. So then, this is what we're going to do next. I'm using a pipe cleaner. If you don't have one, you could get a stick. This one obviously is too big, but you could paint it, get one a little bit smaller. You know, there's things you can do. Get a, 2 twigs, one this way, one that way to give the antennae. I just happen to have a pipe cleaner. So what I'm going to do with the pipe cleaner is I fold it in half. Then I take my beads. You don't have to do beads if you don't have them. I just happen to have them. And I put it through. I think I have one here. Okay. And then I take the end and I tuck it. I folded it and tucked it in, which holds the beads in place. So then you take it like a pair of scissors and you go, so there you go, like you would ride a bike. See? Okay. Then you twist it to stay in place. Okay. So I just happen to have another bead, which you do not have to do. I just happen to have them. And I take my bead and I slide it down so it kind of like makes the head of the butterfly. And like I said, you don't need it. Then, so what I do here is, I know I showed you this before, is you just roll it and look. Do the same to this side. Kind of put it around and roll it down, just like that. And there you go. There's your beautiful butterfly. Like I said, some of the kids did a rainbow. Like they rolled maybe blue, then we nipped it, glued it, started another color, nipped it, glued it, and so on and so forth. So, just a fun little craft for the springtime. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope it works out. I'd love to see some when you're all done. Like I said, sticks, twigs, skewers, pencils, pens, yarn, string, fabric. You could just glue the fabric and wrap the fabric. Whatever you want to do, use your imagination, any colors, and that's it. So I hope you enjoy it, and I really hope that you do these, because I'm looking forward to seeing some of them. Everyone have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys soon.